Hello, and welcome again to my YouTube channel, Loving Life as Winkler. If you are a new member on this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button to receive notification whenever I upload a video. On this episode, I'll be showing you how I slaughtered and prepared this organic chicken. So basically, I had one knee on the chicken's body and my right leg on the chicken's feet to hold it steady so it doesn't, flip out or run away. So I had to hold the neck firm, make sure that the chicken's mouth was closed. Then I decided to pluck some hair out of the skin so that I can have some pattern. It's always good to see where you're cutting. So I decided to pluck some hair out right underneath the chin on the chicken's throat. I didn't want to do too much work, so I had to, prepare myself for it and pluck that hair out to have a visible pattern of where I want to cut. Yep, it wasn't easy because this chicken was trying to run away. So, man, the struggle was real. But the fact that I had my one knee on the chicken's body gave me stability. So here am I, I'm doing my thing, cutting it off. The chicken is trying to fly away. Of course, nobody wants to die, right? Yeah. So basically, I cut it and cut the entire neck off so that, yeah, but I was so happy when I did that. You can see the smile on my face like, yeah, I did it. Yep. It was easy for me to do it because I really found stability putting my leg on the chicken's feet and my other knee on the chicken's body to hold it firm. So right now, I'm going to take it into the kitchen. I had already cooked some water. I'm going to take it into the kitchen and then put it in that cooked water. That cooked water will help me peel the skin. Not like I'm actually going to peel the skin myself, but then the cooked water is always good. It softens the chicken's body. Yeah, all you have to do is just leave it there for a few minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and that's it. I took the leg out of the hot water because I wanted to use the leg to be able to turn the chicken around the hot water and get every part of it into the water so it gets soft. And then I could peel it off easily. So yeah, I was just basically using my one hand to hold the legs, and in the other hand I used a spoon to press it down into the cooked water. That water was very hot, so I did not even want to tamper with it. Yep. I'm basically just doing my thing, peeling it off slowly with a spoon. It was easy for the hair to come out. I did not expect that because some chicken, oh my God, the one I did before was very difficult. It took me time to get the hair off the body, but this one was pretty cool and easy. As you can see with the spoon, I'll just brush off the hair so that I get the main one off. Then I'll later on now use my hands to do it. Yep. Use my hands, peel it off, get all the hair off the skin. Yep, it was easy. It wasn't that bad. So yeah, actually the feathers, oh my God, was difficult to come out. The feathers were difficult to come off of the wings. Now I understand why chicken wings are always expensive at the grocery store. Jesus Christ, for the feathers to come off the wings, it was so hard. Yeah, but I'm basically, doing my thing. Yep. So yep, I have the entire hair of the chicken. Finally. Yep. I did it. I was just looking to put this chicken in the pot and cook it. But the work that comes with it, man. Anyway, it's always an experience, right? It's a good thing. We learn every day. So, and when we go to the grocery store, we appreciate the things that we get from the grocery store because peeling off the feathers of this chicken wasn't easy. I mean, it was easy, but it's a lot of work. That's what I meant. It's a lot of work. And kudos to all those that, prep the chicken for the grocery stores for us to be able to buy clean chicken and cook for our family and ourselves. So I then dipped the legs into the hot water again for some few minutes so I could get the hard skin of the legs. The legs are usually difficult, so you have to put it into hot water to get it off. If not, you'll be eating the chicken legs with some skin on it, and I did not want to have that. As you can see, look at the hard skin that is coming off the leg. It was much more easier when I soaked it in that hot water. I was peeling it off and having a conversation with my brothers and the kids on the other side. They wanted to help me. They were eager to help me. And I'm like, no, you all just sit back and let me just cook this food. Because they are always in the kitchen and cooking. So I just decided today that I'm going to give them the treat. Yep. And I did it. They were watching me doing it. I'm like, yep, I'm getting there. Just be patient. Be patient with me. So to get the hair completely off the body, I put it on the stove after washing it so that the fire will burn the rest of the hair that I could not pluck out with my hands. So yeah, that was a good strategy, using the stove to burn the hair. Made it easier. So yeah, all you have to do is just flip the chicken on the fire, not too close to it. Just flip it left and right. Make sure that the fire burns the remaining hair on the chicken, and it gives the chicken some kind of smoky, aroma, which I loved. So yeah, there wasn't any issue doing that. I actually liked it, and the result was good. So I was basically just flipping the chicken, making sure that I had the hair off the wings, most especially the difficult parts where the hair couldn't come off easily. Then I now took my knife. It's time to butcher the chicken. Yep. Cut it into pieces and then cook it. So I started with the leg. As you can see. I'm gonna chop it off and then put it into the pot. My son then came over to watch me chop the chicken. That was the intestine. I took out everything that was in the chicken, the heart, the anus, everything, the intestine, the gizzard. So yeah, chop it off and then just dump everything into the pot. Yep, I had already washed the intestine. Now I added it onto the chicken, into the other part of it, and then basically just rinsing off the blood and the dirt from the chicken. Yep, making sure that every hair is out. I wanted the chicken to be really, 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 really clean. So yeah, I had to take my time and get it done. I mean, if you're doing something, you should do it properly, right? I didn't want to hear any complaint from the kids or my brother saying, oh, there's hair on the food. You know how American kids are. Mommy, there is hair on the chicken. Why did you do that? Yeah, so I took my time, wash it off, rinse it off, took the gizzard out. Yep, rinse it again and dump everything into the pot. Yep. The struggle is real. Trust me. But I got it. Okay, these are all the ingredients I'm going to be using. I have some garlic. You have hunt paste for the tomato sauce. You have njangsa. If you're from Cameroon, then you know what njangsa is. And then salt. And then this is my blended fresh tomatoes, which I'm going to cook separately before I add it into the tomato paste. This is my ginger and everything it's in the pot now. This is my chicken, garlic, ginger, some green onions, black pepper, my Maggi, salt, everything is there. While that was cooking, I decided to put the rice on the cooker. My daughter started crying, so I had to put her on my back as well. So yeah, this is me basically. I love putting coconut water into my rice. I had already washed the rice, and now I'm just gonna pour that coconut water into it to give it some nice, aroma. I love the scent that comes out of it when you open the boiler. And then I usually pour a little bit of oil in it to give it that shiny look. And then it helps the rice to stand, one to one, not, sticky. Then I'm going to put a little bit of salt, depending on how much you eat salt. I'm just dropping a little bit inside. And then I'm grabbing my rice boiler. I'm going to put it in there and then plug it so that while the meat is cooking, the rice is cooking. And this is my fresh blended tomatoes. Like I said, I boiled it in an extra pot. And then now I add it onto the chicken and the tomato paste. I actually boiled the chicken and the tomato paste together because I did not want that sour taste from the tomato paste. So I boiled it and then I added the freshly blended cooked tomatoes into it, and then just stir around, making sure that it's properly mixed. Yep. Then now this is my jangsa. I blended it with tomato. I'm gonna pour it into the tomato sauce over there. This is what is actually gonna give that stew a nice aroma. We call it jangsa, so we use it for multiple dishes. Yeah, you can do jangsa stew. You can do even pepper soup, mainly for pepper soup though. Yeah, add it onto it, and hey, I gotta stir it and make sure that everything is properly mixed. And of course, the African in me, I have to put water in that blender, shake it off, and pour it into the pot. We don't leave nothing remaining, right? Yep, that's the African in me. And put it into the pot. That's right. You gotta do what you gotta do. You have your own way of doing things, and I have my own way. Then I added cayenne seasoner with salt into it. Then I added my jumbo Maggi into it, making sure that everything tastes properly like it should. Not too much and not less. It always depends on how much of salt or Maggi you eat, right? I know exactly how much I put into it, so there's no measurement for that. And then I added black pepper as well. I added black pepper. Some people actually use measurements to measure it, but hey, I've been in the kitchen for so long, I don't need all that. I can use my eyes to measure. Then I added my garlic paste into it again. Yep. Then this is my ginger. I usually blend my spices all together and keep in this bucket so that if I want to cook, I'm not stressing. America, it's already stressed enough over here. And if you're a full-time mom and a full-time employee, trust me, I always find a way to make my life easy. So I blend everything and keep in the fridge, so when I get into the kitchen, I don't take too long. Yeah, close the pot and let it steam again. I increase the temperature of the fire so that it cooked. Now I'm going to add some bell pepper into it. It's almost ready now. I put the bell pepper towards the end because I did not want it overcooked. So yeah, this is me adding my bell pepper into it. And then what else do I have here? I'm going to add my onions and my leeks and of course habanero pepper. I usually just throw them in there like that because my kids don't eat spicy food. But the adults in my house and myself, we love spicy food. So to meet somewhere in the middle, I just throw it in there, or I blend and fry it separately and keep in the fridge. But hey, what is stew without pepper? This is what it looks like in my pot right now. I have the bell pepper, the leeks, onion, and the habanero in there. I'm gonna let it cook again for a little bit. Then I will pour a little bit of cook oil in it. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add bay leaves. I love bay leaves in stew, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit there. Not too much. It depends on how much bay leaves you eat. Put a little bit in there, and then pour my canola oil in there to give it that shiny look. Yep, just a little bit. I don't like too much oil in stew, so yeah, just exactly what it needs. Put it in there, stir it, keep on stirring. Look at that chicken. Oh my god, I can't believe I did it in that cold. So yeah, I'm just gonna stir it a little bit and then cover the pot and let it steam again for a little bit before I serve it. And here is the final look. Look at how delicious it looks. Look at that chicken. Look at the rice. Oh my god. And now guess what? My son and my brother are about to devour the food. Watch them eat it and enjoy.
10.
10 on 10.
Plus another 10.
So 20 on 10.
Plus another 1 billion.
Okay.
Oh,
Plus 1 million.
Okay. It's yummy, you told me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good.
What's your rating?
200 baht. 50.